Wealth, fame, power. Our hosts have none of that. But the creator of this manga and anime certainly does, and 4 Americans decided to check it out. Join us as Rose and Thorn. You think Kuro ever accidentally scratched his nuts and nuded himself? Becky Hopkins.
5 minutes, okay, and shonen fight scene time, that's 5 days.
The hero of tomorrow.
You mean to tell me there was an entire crew of cat pirates and not one of them was an angry Welsh cat girl? I feel ripped off.
And the media hunter.
Wait a minute. That cat's a panda!
Make their way through the One Piece anime. This is Tracing the Grand Line. Alright.
And yeah, by my line, that means Panda Man's in one of these episodes.
Yeah.
Nice.
And again, sorry chat that I've been delaying shit tonight.
You're fine. So. The edited version isn't even going to notice that.
You know what? Fair.
How we doing?
Well, now I'm doing good.
I'm excited.
Anything to report for this week?
No, except I'm wondering why I can find merch for pretty much every other popular anime series at Five Below, and yet not One Piece.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Why does it seem like One Piece merch is just harder to find?
I really want that. I really want that Blue Beetle plushie.
It's really cute, yeah.
Maybe I should try Hot Topic next.
Maybe. I did get a Luffy action figure at Target for about $20.
Nice. Actually, no, scratch that. I did find a One Piece shirt.
There you go.
Through Five Below's website. But that was it.
Yeah, once we're back to, 2 weeks instead of weekly, we'll probably have more to say during this segment.
Fair enough.
For now, though, it's the One Piece fun fact of the day. The Gaimon episode in the manga is actually placed before Syrup Village and doesn't feature Usopp. The 3 crew members are short on food there and go on the island to try and find some. Can't remember if Zoro plays a part in the anime episode, but in the manga it's just Luffy and Nami. Zoro stayed on the boat to rest his wound from Buggy.
Pretty much.
Yep.
That explains a few things.
It does, yeah. Episode 14. Luffy back in action. Miss Kaya's desperate resistance. My first note is Luffy Tunes back in action.
Heh.
4 Kids title. Good pirates versus bad pirates.
So,
Wow.
the entire series.
I didn't think the titles got more generic than the one we ended on last episode.
The next episode's just going to be, this is an episode.
And it gets worse because the first change that 4 Kids made this week actually happened on the title card.
Oh dear.
Yes, for some reason they completely redid the animation on the water under the title card text. I guess because they had to redo it when they put in the English title. Either way, it seems like extra effort because Funimation certainly didn't do that.
Maybe they thought the CG on the waves was a little outdated, but 4 Kids still looks outdated too.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes. We open on everyone shitting themselves at Kuro's arrival.
Kuro's like, "Why are y'all so shit?" And then the Meowben brothers are like, "We're not shit!" And they soon learn otherwise.
Yes, they do. We didn't talk about how Nami got a nasty shoulder slice last time.
Yeah!
Mm-hmm. That's a sharp chakram.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what it is.
It is, yes.
It might look like a hypnotist ring, but you can see the handle for when you hold it.
It's both.
Yeah.
It's a multi-tool.
Kuro's just so done with his enemies. Or with his cronies, rather.
Kuro, nothing personnel, kid.
Actually, it's all personnel.
Can we talk about how Kuro's glove blades each have scabbards with that fancy gold filigree?
Yeah, I was
going
to point that out too. And they're also fur covered.
Yeah.
And they all fit in that duffel bag.
It's a pretty big duffel bag.
I just realized his hands gotta be sweaty as fuck when he's wearing those in warm weather.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
I mean, he's got big, strong hands to be able to hold 10 blades.
Yeah.
That's the added plague damage.
The pussyfoot maneuver sounds like a 70s porno.
Yeah, the pussyfoot maneuver was given the much more generic name, but slightly cooler sounding of stealth walk in the 4 Kids dub.
That's pretty good.
Come on, stick with the theming.
Yeah.
Well,
Also,
I think 4Kids probably heard pussy and panicked.
Yeah. Pussy, 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 pussy.
Isaac, you know what to cut in.
Also, when Kuro wraps the blades around the Meowben brothers, the blades were edited so they're not as close to their mouths.
Okay. So it looks like Kuro was practicing all this time. Thanks for the exposition, Django.
Django, with that pussyfoot maneuver, Kuro could poop in all of our shoes before we even noticed. Thanks, Dalton.
Yep. Luffy's still fast asleep, of course.
He was hypnotized.
Yeah, I'm not blaming him, I'm just saying. Oh good, the crew has 5 minutes to finish this or he'll slaughter them all. That's generous of him.
Kuro with the non-ironic, your motherfucking life ends 5 minutes from now.
Yep.
I mean, as I said in my opening quote, 5 minutes in shonen time is generous.
Yeah.
Do you know what a minute is?
It was not as bad as we thought it would be. I think it was like 10 minutes.
Maybe.
Because he was counting down, but yeah.
At least it...
Go ahead.
At least it wasn't 5. I think that's how long the Frieza battle took from that point on.
5 episodes?
Or like how many... From when he said the 5 minutes thing, how long did it take for a spike to
So
finish?
long.
5 short minutes, the planet Namek will explode! In probably 2 minutes, this planet is definitely going to blow up!
If I knew anything about theoretical physics, I'd probably write a paper on how shonen action series take place in some sort of time-dilated universe.
It's called the plot dimension.
Well, also it goes by D&D rules. Talking is a free action.
Yep.
Fair enough.
By the way, shoutouts to Nat One Piece, the amazing TikTok series where it's a One Piece as a D&D campaign. That's just hilarious.
Yes.
Nice kick, Nami.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nami with a baller move kicks the sword to Zoro.
Yeah, my note here is oh shit, Nami's still kicking, literally.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, the full name of Zoro's technique that he uses against the Meowben brothers is called Tiger Hunt, though later 4Kids would change it to Tiger Trap, which, again, lateral move. Also, 4Kids censored the cuts on them, but that's nothing new.
Yeah, that's obvious. Ooh, Zoro versus Kuro is gonna be good. It did not happen.
Unfortunately. You would think, considering they're both blade users, but yeah.
It'd be over too fast.
But wait, because Butchie's still alive, and he asked for the hypnotic strength treatment.
Hypnotize me, Captain.
You know, Nami, you're right next to him. You could stop him, or get hypnotized yourself.
Well, excuse me! I've got a broken shoulder!
Well, last time it was like your wounds will be healed, so it'll make her forget about her broken shoulder.
It's still sliced open.
Even so,
She's not like the others.
Yeah, but she does go to wake up Luffy. Then that's a good idea.
Yep. The fucking bell sound for Butchie is killing me.
Yeah.
I guess all that blubber protected his vitals. Sean's probably super dead though.
Yeah.
The sword toss into Zoro's mouth was so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nami's going to wake up Luffy. Good luck with that. Ouch! Heel to Luffy's eye.
Yeah.
Good thing it's made of rubber.
Nami, you can't just go around stomping on people's eyes.
I wrote that line too.
And it's right when Django's throwing his chakram at her. Throwing it at her is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
The magic chakram that can move around the stern of the ship.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking chakra to the fucking face and Luffy no-sells it. Yes!
Because he catches it in his teeth like Buggies.
True.
Yeah.
From earlier.
Yeah, Nami's saved here by the same anger that causes people to throw their alarm clocks.
Yep.
You can kind of see like a little scratch mark on Luffy's mouth too.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's why he screams.
Oh, he's supposed to, like... It seems like the kind of, like, little tiny cut to the lip that... Does anybody else ever accidentally nick their lips, like, trying to eat too many goddamn potato chips at once?
Yeah.
Maybe.
No.
Luffy's
It's like-
lucky. Good.
It's like getting a paper cut on your mouth.
Yeah. Also, Luffy's lucky because this was a thing in the anime. The manga, he gets hit in the back of the head with it.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Yeah, this scene needs the Popeye music.
Yeah. And then, wow, I guess Nami's lost more blood than she let on.
Is
And then
no
when
one in this crew willing to acknowledge when they're seriously injured?
Well, she can't really stop and bandage it up at the moment.
Yeah.
Also, do it for the treasure. It's our Nami.
That's Nami.
Priorities.
And then Luffy's just like, sure, I guess.
To the crew, y'all may want to run or swim.
Yeah.
This shit's about to be bad.
But just then, Kaya arrives. Oh, you got here fast.
Yep. Oh god, why did Kaya have to show up now?
Wait, I just realized I forgot to note. Kuro's crew has become a bunch of scaredy cats.
Oh.
It fits.
Imagine if Kuro had killed Kaya right then and there for quote-unquote sneaking up on him. Some big planner you'd be.
He keeps almost ruining his elaborate 3-year plan.
I think the subtext here is that his plans aren't as good as he thinks they are.
Yeah, he's kind of a petty jackass.
Either that, we hadn't counted on Usopp with the save.
Usopp with the save and the slice on the back, goddamn.
All that and him meeting with the one crew in this entire ocean that would actually try to stop them.
Yeah. You were safe for 3 years until now.
Kaya refuses to run since Usopp's still fighting. God, these two are so cute together.
Mm-hmm.
So Kaya finally confronts Kuro, offering her entire fortune in exchange for leaving the village.
But all Kuro wants is to have his peace of mind.
God, what is it with cat-themed villains who want to kill young women and live a quiet life?
Yoshikage Kuro.
This fucking smug bastard.
Ugh, just disgusting. But wait, thankfully, Kaya has Mary's gun.
And then I pull out my gun.
Well, she tried. Unfortunately, Kuro's a manipulative bastard.
Yeah.
Although my notes for this are just, you piece of shit.
Yeah. And at this point, we get one of my ironically favorite 4Kids edits. Because in the original, yes, Kaya pulls out a gun and aims it at Kuro. But in the 4Kids dub, she pulls out a badly photoshopped slingshot instead. And this gives us an awesomely bad line that I brought up whenever a character in something I'm reviewing pulls out a slingshot. Kuro, in that slightly more nasally voice in the 4Kids dub, goes, "I dare you point that slingshot at me." It deflates the dramatic tension completely, but God, does it make me laugh every time.
It's like... Go ahead.
But the Kaya moment was so cool, and it's just...
Like...
It's so dumb, but she's so cool. But
it's so dumb!
No, it's just dumb.
Anyway, I can kinda sorta see where 4Kids was going with this, and that they thought, well, Usopp has a slingshot, so this shows that this is a symbol of their bond together. But Usopp's actually threatening with a slingshot.
Usopp's trained for years!
It would have been better if Kaya, if they really wanted to go through with editing this, they could have just given her a cork gun and give Usopp like, well, they probably could have given him the cork gun too, but maybe they could have given him the slingshot if they were wanting to be consistent.
I don't know.
When he wakes up, tell him it was a cat gun.
Look, 4Kids, if you're gonna be this bad about sloppily photoshopping stuff in, at least Photoshop the first Google image search result for slingshot so I can at least laugh.
Yes, Usopp, shoot the bastard! And he misses because Kuro's too fast.
It was worth a shot! Literally.
Of course he stops to try and take his revenge on Usopp, and that's when Luffy caves his face in from across the beach.
Gum save.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Luffy with the awesome line of, if he hates getting hit that much, he's about to have a really bad day.
Yep. This arc's fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
If you ever needed an episode to remind you why people love Luffy so much, this is it. Because holy fuck, seeing that smug bastard get his face caved in from down the beach was so satisfying.
From downtown!
And it's about to get even more satisfying.
Boom shakalaka! Oh, hell yeah. Shall we move on to the next episode?
Yes.
Alright, episode 15. Beat Kuro, Usopp the man's tearful resolve. You're Usopp the man now, dog. So
Poor
stupid.
Kid's title, The Perfect Plan.
Ah, that would have worked 4 episodes ago.
I'm honestly surprised that 4Kids held back on the cat puns until now.
Yeah, it would have worked 4 episodes ago.
Yeah, especially given their treatment of Tokyo Mew Mew.
Especially given the plane is no longer perfect. It's failed a lot.
Yeah. Oh, Luffy broke his glasses. What a shame. Bet you wish you hadn't smashed those ones Kaya got you now, asshole.
I love the line. Good.
I don't know what Kuro needs those glasses for right now, but stuff's got to be blurry as shit for him at the moment.
So he's seeing like an actual cat.
I love the line from one of the pirates. It's sorcery. He's a freak, a magical freak. Oh God, the kids are here.
Kids,
Yeah.
no, get out of here.
Run.
I'll admit, yeah, they're super in danger right now. But seeing Kuro get the crap beat out of him by a bunch of kids is pretty fun.
So good. He would absolutely
At
slaughter
least
them given the
that's-
chance.
At least that's what I would say if
No.
I was watching the 4Kids version.
Damn it!
God.
Where instead of a bat and a shovel, 2 of their weapons were changed to a metal dipper and a giant plastic novelty spatula.
Come on!
They even repainted Carrot's frying pan green.
Why?
Why?
Fucking why?
Okay, maybe my brain wants to justify this by saying, well, maybe they did it so kids wouldn't try to imitate that. But that they would. Those are still
They
items they
do
easily find
it
at home.
anyway.
They're still weapons.
Exactly.
Like with the gun thing, there is no getting around this. You have to show it.
And it's up against a villain. Why is it? Why? Let it be up against a villain. You can use real weapons.
Like, okay, yeah, kid. Now you're not encouraging kids to hit people with baseball bats. You're encouraging them to hit them with spatulas.
Which spatulas are not deadly, but they're hurt like a bitch.
Yeah. Especially the metal ones, I'm sure.
What are you, Mr. Krabs?
No, that'd be a hydrodynamic spatula.
That turbo drive's deadly.
Even worse if you go for like one of those big pancake flipper spatulas.
I remember in high school when my class went to New Orleans, or just basically the South. We were in Memphis, I think, and one of my friends had gotten a giant novelty fly swatter. Flies were not swatted. Let me put it that way. Yes.
Also, the metal dipper. I'm presuming you mean like a ladle. Dipper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
stuff
you
you
could
get, like stuff you used to get water out of a well.
Yeah. I'm sure you could still bonk someone on the head pretty good with one of those.
Yeah.
Again, 4 kids who are not making the issue better here.
No, you're really not.
Well, at least Kuro didn't kill the kids. He's just gonna have Django do it instead.
Yeah.
As in a D&D campaign, they hit the big bad, goes after someone else.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they're the bigger threats.
Yeah.
It's Usopp though.
It's personal beef.
Yeah.
Quote, he's got rubber arms of death! Still going with the hypnotized Kaya plan with a dash of infanticide.
Yeah.
Well, time for Zoro versus Super Butchie. That'll distract him enough.
There's this one shot where Kuro's trying to look intimidating, but he's leaning way back, so I'm like, can we talk about how Kuro's back should be broken in this shot?
Yeah,
Maybe he
everything-
really is a cat. How fucking cool is it when Zoro cuts Butchie down, then throws his swords up in the air and sheathes them perfectly without missing one?
We all turn to Becky.
Oh.
That's just show off. I love it.
He can show off all the fuck he wants.
There it is. I concur. Usopp's trying his best and orders the Usopp pirates to protect Kaya. Whoa, take the Kaya and run.
Yeah. And Usopp tries to go after them, but his body hurts so much he can't move.
He's gonna make me cry.
This sadly will not be the worst injury Usopp gets in this series.
Oh boy.
Come on, Usopp, you can do it. Man, pirates really need to discover ibuprofen soon.
Yep. I prefer to feel that slice in the back.
Yeah. It'll take the pain away.
Yeah.
Sort of.
From Zoro, he made running away sound brave.
Yeah. Although, Luffy chucking a boulder at the pirates when they start laughing at Usopp. Like, if there was ever any doubt that Usopp is joining the crew, it's gone now.
Yo, yeah. Oh, here's my note, because I wrote down what Jeff said about Kuro's back. Yes, my back is a question mark. And down goes Butchie, yeah. Luffy is pissed and with good cause. Oh shit, a gunshot!
Who gave you permission to leave? I did!
See for yourself if you can get up. You know I can't, you dick! This guy is hopelessly evil. Agreed. Usopp, trying as hard as he possibly can, manages to stand for a bit. This is even more painful than it looks! Kuro laughing is disturbing.
Yeah.
We have an amazing line from Usopp that I wrote down. I don't care that I'm weak. I'll protect them. I will protect everyone I hold dear, even if it kills me. On my word, you will not set foot in that village ever! Oh, Luffy is furious, and Zoro takes Usopp to chase Django. Thank God Zoro took Usopp for directions.
Yeah.
Oh, right, Kuro's still there.
With the who gave you permission to leave? I did!
Also,
Also, Zoro's a grown-ass man. He doesn't need your permission, fucker.
Yep. Luffy with the window of opportunity. Gum Gum Spear back on!
There's a man in this village that I don't want to let die.
I wrote that down too. Yep. Kuro!
Yeah.
Then Kuro leaps onto the Gum Gum pistol stretched out arm and walks on it and kicks Luffy in the fucking face. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's a really cool maneuver.
Yeah.
Also, it was censored in the 4Kids dub.
Of course it was!
Or at least they took out the impact frame.
Okay, yeah.
That's how they usually censor blows like that, resulting in that line from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. It is heavily implied that you are punching me!
It's a show about fighting! How do you do a show about fighting when you can't show fighting?
They've allowed fights in other series. What makes this one so different?
If I remember correctly, wasn't One Piece the first network that 4Kid? Okay, before it got before the programming block got changed to 4Kids TV, wasn't it originally the then latest iteration of Fox Kids or Fox or whatever, aka
Yes.
the programming block that originally gave us Batman the Animated Series? Just food for thought.
Mm-hmm.
Little food for thought there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kuro just laying out his plan to never be called Kuro again. He faked his death as we knew. And it's frankly amazing just how much of a selfish dick he is. And sucks for that dude who looks just like Kuro.
He has a name too.
Go on.
The guy who supposedly looks like Kuro and is used to replace him. In Japanese, he's named Nugire Yainu.
Nugire Yainu.
No, Nugire Yainu.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying.
It's an anagram for no false charges. In English, One Piece translator Stephen Paul informally translated this as "It's not me."
It's not him!
Stop him!
Oh, great, Kuro! You got the family circus ghost killed.
You know what? That's actually a good thing.
And this guy was apparently their shipwright.
Ah.
Also, maybe it's just me, but do you suppose Django and Kuro fucked at least once? I'm not saying that would have been a good idea on either of their parts. I'm just saying.
Oh, 4Kids dub has him voiced by Sean Schimmel.
Oh, Sean Schemmel. All over GX and here too.
Sean Schimmel counter one. And Kuro's whole plan was just so he could retire. You know, you could have done that after you faked your own death, but no, you had to be.
You got greedy.
Words.
You got greedy.
So, it's only implied, but when Kuro switches bodies with his double and Django hypnotizes him, the Marine that Kuro left alive to capture him is heavily implied to be Axe-Hand Morgan, mostly because he looks similar and Kuro apparently shattered his jaw. So that's how he got his reputation, and maybe his ego, because of Kuro's plan and Django's hypnosis.
Yep.
So it turns out the dude wasn't actually competent in anything.
Yeah.
Who's surprised?
Also in the 4Kids dub, they removed the sword from the impaled Marine and lessened some of their injuries.
Speaking of swords and impalement, Kuro breaks one of his fucking claws by sticking it in a rock, and then gets smashed with said rock. Go ahead.
No, Luffy grabs the rock, uses it to grab one of Kuro's gloves, and then breaks it off him.
Yes. He who pulls out this claw shall be the rightful name bearer of Captain Kuro.
And then he hits him with it while saying, if you don't want a reputation, then don't be a pirate.
Exactly!
Yeah!
This episode was awesome. I don't have much else to say about it.
Yeah.
We gotta touch on Luffy's great line at the end. You're just greedy, Kuro, but I have ambition.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The fights are getting more intense.
Uh-huh. This episode had some awesome action in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
In episode 16.
Also known as the first official Panda Man appearance not in an opening.
Nice.
Can you guess where he was?
One of the beach pirates?
Yes.
That's all I got. I don't know. Do you have a picture?
It was around 1041.
I'm sure you'll edit that in.
Yep.
Episode 16. Protect Kaya, the Usopp Pirates' great efforts.
4Kids title, The Long Arm of the Claw.
Fuck!
Again, use that 4 episodes ago! When, Kuro's more on screen and one of his claws wasn't just destroyed!
Man, those are surprisingly strong chakras if they can cut down those trees so easily.
Nah, they're just weak trees.
The scene where the kids and Kaya are hiding from Django behind that fallen tree really gave me Fellowship flashbacks.
See, I thought Return of the Jedi with the chakrams flying through the air like the speeder bikes.
See, this episode probably would have come out before Fellowship of the Ring, so more likely if it was going to be a Lord of the Rings reference, it would probably be referencing the exact shot from Bakshi's version that I believe Peter Jackson also used as inspiration.
Such jaunty running for your life music.
Yeah.
Even more difficult because, Kaya's still sick.
Yes, very.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Usopp, why would you give Zoro cardinal directions?
Yeah, I think this moment is where Oda codified that Zoro was bad with directions. Also, now I'm picturing Zoro going, east? I thought you said west.
I drove my car into a fucking lake.
Wait, Zoro, you can drive?
No.
I am currently doing a Google search to see to see how many Zoro Weast memes there are.
Good luck.
Kaya,
Like yeast?
Kaya, I know you're trying to be a martyr here, but don't.
Seriously. There goes one of Kuro's cat claws. And Luffy, you should have smashed the other one.
It's still more humane than real cat declawing.
Yep. So the kids are going to stay and protect Kaya. Good luck, kids.
Yeah.
And Kuro's just going to kill them all, and probably is always going to. Because he's an
Kuro,
asshole.
Kuro, you should really only tell your men you're going to kill them after you've won.
What are they going to do?
Man, you were the worst chess master ever.
Killing anyone who knows his real identity? Damn, the Kira parallels just keep piling up.
Fucking Kuro is the kind of guy who would try and play chess, and Luffy's just the guy who would secretly eat the pieces.
Yeah.
There's a meme edit for you.
Also, naturally, in the 4Kids dub, they censored his head wound.
Of course.
Come on, I know there's blood, but the least you can do is give him a really big bruise. He got hit in the head with a boulder.
You heard it first, kids. You can hit yourself in the head with boulders. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
Just fucking. Ugh.
Kuro, sir, what exactly are you going to do if they disobey you when you order them to die? Kill them?
No.
Seems like
Good.
a lateral move, honestly.
I still maintain that his plan is just kill them more painfully.
Yeah.
I am finding surprisingly 0 Google image searches of Zoro doing the east. I thought you said west.
Well, there's another meme edit for you, Becky.
I am finding. I mean, I'm finding other memes that are just funny, but
Fair enough.
You know, as cheesy as it is when Luffy tells Kuro that Usopp will be better than he ever is as a captain because he's got heart, coming from Luffy, you totally believe it.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
And at one point there was a weird foghorn noise when everything was slowed down, and I was like, oh shit, Silent Hill's attacking them!
Oh no.
No matter how many hundreds or thousands follow you as their captain, you will never be as good as Usopp. Goddamn. And then Gum Gum Uraken.
Yeah.
Backfisting the shit out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a swaying and a shaking for the out-of-the-back attack.
I think it's meant to be out of the bag attack, like cat out of the bag.
That ain't what he said, though.
Well, that's what the subtitle said, but
Right.
I'm pretty sure it's out of the bag attack.
Makes sense.
Still, I'm still not really sure how this technique works. I'm guessing it's that he completely lets go of his senses while moving so fast he can't be seen, like with the pussyfoot maneuver, while cutting up anything indiscriminately. Honestly,
Probably-
seems like a...
Go ahead.
Yes?
I mean, it's probably the trade-off for that kind of speed, considering this is similar to something we'll see later.
Yeah. Also, the Black Cat Pirates' wounds and even their tattoos were censored in the 4Kids dub. Because God forbid a show about pirates show tattoos!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Tattoos aren't even that controversial anymore. I don't even think they were that controversially.
Is this
that
the
controversial.
1830s?
Like, even in the early 2000s, I don't think tattoos were all that controversial.
What are we doing here? Speaking of what are we doing here, what the fuck just happened? Holy shit, Kuro's fucking invisible. Meanwhile, Nami's raiding Kuro's ship just in time to see the slaughter. He basically activated B mode. Nami, stay on the boat. You're injured, stay on the boat. Holy shit, Luffy took out Invisikuro.
Yeah.
After getting slashed, though.
Oh, you know.
Yeah. He got a haircut. Also, Luffy's like, you have no honor? These guys are your friends. And I'm like, he's pretty clearly demonstrated that he only sees these guys as a means to an end, but I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
You even remembered Shanks in the moment, because that's his inspiration.
Yeah.
No matter what happens to me, I will never be like you.
And Kuro's like, no, you can't be like me because you're going to die. And then Luffy just...
Yep. And he's gone. Back with the Usopp pirates, they're faking a surrender. Django sees right through it, but doesn't see the rope trap doing the smooth criminal lean as he falls.
God damn it.
And then, oh my
That
god!
delivery was perfect.
Yes. You know what else was perfect? Frying pan to the balls!
No?
Yeah.
Frying pan to the balls after they hit him with sneeze powder.
True. And a log to the feet.
Shouldn't Pepper be the one doing the pepper attack?
You'd think.
Yeah.
Maybe it's onion powder.
Huh. Also, when Onion douses Django's face with pepper, that moment was censored in the 4Kids dub.
Why? That's the most kid-friendly one!
It's weird. Like, they took out the bit where he actually does it, but they say he did it anyway.
That may be the most baffling one yet.
The best explanation I can think of for why 4Kids does this shit is because they don't want kids imitating that shit in real life.
But it's
Yeah.
it's Home Alone shit.
Yeah, you wouldn't want kids imitating something they've seen 100 times in Bugs Bunny cartoons.
Also, if they were still worried because of that one news story from the early 90s about a kid burning his home down and it being blamed on Beavis and Butthead, that was later proved to not be the case. So, fuck you.
Also, they didn't censor him getting clanged in the balls with a frying pan.
Oh, so now
I
nutshots are okay.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, it's bad when Luffy kicks
Uggy in the balls, but a kid whacking Django in the pee-pee is fine.
Onion, whack his pee-pee!
That's Carrot. But,
Carrot, whack his pee-pee!
But you know what the best part of that is? Because there's a moment in the manga that was cut out of the anime where it shows the Usopp pirates going home, and it's implied that Carrot dented the frying pan.
What are Kajango's nuts made out of?
Does he have like a dick cage or something?
I don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Some things are best left unanswered.
Correct. Oh my god. Fucking Christ. Motherfucker caught Onion for a chokeslam. So Django gets Kaya to surrender by threatening to painfully murder the Usopp pirates. Thank fucking god Usopp and Zoro heard them.
Yeah. And then Kaya takes herself as a hostage by stealing Django's chakram blade.
That was awesome.
Okay. But obviously, 4Kids couldn't have a reference to suicide there. So what did they do? Well, they kept the animation intact, but redubbed it so Kaya was stealing the chakram to use against Django because she was inexperienced, and I swear I'm not making this part up. The chakram was too powerful for her to use, so it was naturally magnetizing to her neck.
So, just sexism then.
I mean, I wouldn't attribute that to sexism. They just wanted to cut out the reference to the reference to her killing herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the implication of like, oh, she's too weak to do it.
No, it's more. So, I was thinking they implied that the chakram has like a magnetic pull.
Oh, okay.
Draws to her neck.
That's stupid.
It kind of makes sense, though, because we did see it go around the ship head
Right,
earlier, trying to get the Nami.
But what magnitude? Did she swallow an iron bar?
This is the same shit people try to make up to prove that vaccines are dangerous.
Yeah.
It's equally fucking stupid.
Because, like, that's the only thing I can get from it. The fact that the chakram did something unnatural earlier means they could do it here to get around the suicide thing.
Right, but you could do that, just be like, hey, the chakra, like, it's on a string and connected to me. Don't be like, it's magnetized to her neck, apparently.
Actually, according to this, it sounds like the chakram had a mind of its own.
Like, saying she's too weak to handle it sounds like when I think this is the second time in a row we brought this up. Women's intuition from Yu-Gi-Oh.
I need more female friends. Also, hey, Django, do you think Kuro's gonna keep you alive when his plan succeeds? You know who he really is. You're gonna die too.
Yes, but I can hypnotize him to make him forget me. Django away! This is like good.
But no, he makes Kyrat the will, so the Usopp pirates will be spared.
Unless one of the Usopp pirates is a notary republic, I doubt that's going to be legal.
Come on, use your non-writing hand. Do a Violet Baudelaire.
This is like when I was a kid and I thought signing your name had instant legal authority. Like when Bart sold his soul to Milhouse.
And then when he picks up the will, I was like, I leave my entire fortune to my butler, Mr. Squidward Tortellini.
Usopp, stop slapping Zoro's fresh wounds!
Yeah. Oh, and of course, when Django is holding Kaya up to the tree and about to kill her, 4Kids removed his thumb to make it look like he was holding her up by the shoulder and not the neck. Yeah, wouldn't want her to be uncomfortable when you kill her.
Every time we record, I reach a point in these baffling 4Kids edits where I just stop asking why because I can't bring myself to ask why. You know?
Do you feel the same when I'm talking about Deke edits on Random-A?
No, because that's once a week.
Fair enough.
I mean, so is this for the moment.
That's one episode a week.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And also, that was 1990 whatever, not 2004 or whatever this is.
Well, this is my sorry for
2004. Oh, Ruben stuttered. You had no career.
Yeah.
2005, according to the 4Kids thing.
Even dumber.
Yeah. But Zoro and Usopp reach them just in time. Or are they?
Back with Kuro's rampage. Oh shit, the episode's over!
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this episode was really funny. It's like one of the best Home Alone sequels we never got.
Right. Better than Home Alone 5.
I'm always down for kids managing to slapstick against a villain.
Yeah. Aside from the really bad 4Kids edits, yeah.
Well, okay. Competently written kids using slapstick against a villain.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to the next episode.
Yep, episode 17. Anger Explosion. Kuro versus Luffy, how it ends.
Well, you just told us.
Exactly.
Also, 4Kids title, The Cat's Ninth Life. Ugh. Fortunately, this is the last cat pun title.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like I implied earlier, I'm pretty sure they used the rest of their cat puns on Tokyo Mew Mew, so.
With an amazing line from Kuro. Soon I will be feasting upon your fear, complemented by the sweet wine of your agony.
Kuro's got, like, Roderick Strong level stamina. It's insane.
Yeah.
Seeing Kuro Naruto run like that is hilarious.
Yeah.
And then Luffy becomes a jockey from Left 4 Dead and leaps onto Kuro's, which part does he leap onto?
He leaps up, he wraps his body up in a full body bear hug.
Right, it's the front, right, yeah.
Yeah.
My next note is, shovel to the anus for Django.
Yeah.
Butt stab!
10,000 years of death.
Django's pose when they do it is fucking hilarious.
Let me guess. Cut.
And then...
No, nothing
Zoro-
for that? Did the 4Kids version keep that in?
No, they kept it in.
What the fuck is going on? You can show somebody getting a shovel in their ass. But
Well, they don't show it actually going in his crack. It's just implied.
I know, but you can... Oh, God! Ugh.
So, it's okay to encourage kids to shove shovels up their butts?
The bad
We-
guy's butt.
We're flying by these episodes, by the way.
Mostly fights.
It's mostly fights, yeah.
Kids, you want to get on RDA?
Yeah.
Bet you didn't count on my army of Usopp now, did you? Nice tree wipe.
Then, Zoro, reading his crewmate's mind again, cuts a branch down so Usopp can shoot the bastard.
The
Can I say
exploding star.
Can I say, I fucking love the editing between these two fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, the tree wipe.
Except for that weird curtain wipe at one point.
They were having some fun, and I appreciate them experimenting. The Gum Gum Bell is like 4 Shibatas worth of headbutt.
Yeah.
And that's enough. Good.
Surprisingly, this was not changed in the 4Kids dub. In fact, this episode only has one change in it, surprisingly.
I'm frankly shocked, because... Do you know how much damage you can do to someone with a headbutt? You can break their fucking brain, and you can break your fucking brain.
That's why Paul Blart said nobody wins with a headbutt.
Like, that's why I referenced Shibata earlier. That man broke his fucking brain.
Yeah.
Luffy's
Also-
fine because he's being a rubber.
Luffy's fine,
That
yes.
happened.
Kuro may, in fact, have severe brain damage.
So, fun fact. This chapter, where the one Luffy first beats Kuro, this was the first chapter of the One Piece manga I ever read.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It was in the same first issue of Shonen Jump that I happened to pick up, which I now own another copy of.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm just thinking of Strong Bad when Luffy throws Kuro, and take this stupid thing with you.
Kuro. The only time a pirate should abandon his name is when he dies.
And so Kuro's gang flees and Luffy lies down. But Kuro really shook Luffy's moral core. Never mind, he wants a meat.
Yeah.
Back with Usopp, he wants the pirates to keep this a secret. Weird. He doesn't want to scare the villagers, and at this point, the village just expects Usopp, frankly.
Yeah. Pretend this was just another one of my great big lies.
Here's Usopp. I want to go chase him today.
But they shouldn't expect that for long, because Usopp's joining the crew. Well, he's going out to sea.
He's gonna stay weird. I hope I didn't hurt his feelings yesterday.
It's like, fuck
mean-
you, dude!
You did act like you were gonna kill him.
And you said he should be like the guy who was manipulating him and whatever.
They didn't know, but still.
Yeah, I have some thoughts later on. Right, he should probably tell the pirates. Them being literal children, they don't take it well. And he's not
Also-
even good.
When Usopp was like, I've come to a very important decision. Okay, maybe it's just me, but the first thing that came to my mind was, I decided to go into NFT.
Usopp, no!
I really think they're the way of the future.
Usopp, no!
Yeah, that would be the bad ending of Usopp's arc.
But yeah, oh god, the flashback to Usopp getting his only friends right as he has to leave them behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurt me in the heart.
Usopp makes all of them swear to follow their ambitions. Carrot's going to open a pub. What's Pepper gonna do?
Be a carpenter.
Pepper's gonna be a carpenter, and Onion's gonna be a writer. Tears in all their good.
I hope they achieve their dreams.
Yep.
Yeah.
Follow their ambitions. Tears in all of their eyes as the flag of the now disbanded Usopp pirates flies into the sky.
Man, these flashbacks of Usopp hanging out with the kids before he leaves are so beautiful. Wouldn't it be just awful
No.
if someone at 4Kids cut out some of the flashbacks that were crucial to Usopp's character?
You motherfuckers!
That'd never happen.
You motherfuckers!
But it doesn't in this case, but it happened last time.
Okay, I was gonna be really fucking angry.
Yeah.
I would like to actually talk to someone who worked at 4Kids and
I just want to talk to
I
you.
actually do just want to talk with them and ask why.
it just shout why at them over and over again.
Just
I
that,
have a question for 4Kids. Why?
just that one clip of Eggman.
Like, I make an appointment with the 4Kids writers after I make an appointment with the 90s Deke writers.
Well, they may be dead because time.
They can't all be dead.
They can't all be dead. That's a fair point. That's a good way of looking at it.
They're probably like 50 or 60 by now.
Yeah, true. I kind of expected them to be 50 or 60 when they did it, you know. But oh, good. Kaya's doing better. Looks like she's got a present for the Straw Hats. But first, we cut back to Usopp packing all of his stuff.
Yeah, Usopp, that backpack is pretty tough. They should sell that.
Yep. And there goes his front door.
And Usopp.
Yep.
This is me packing for any trip.
Can't confirm.
Yeah.
Yay! We get the introduction of the Straw Hats Pirates' first iconic ship, the Going Merry.
And Usopp having a sugar mommy pays off.
Right?
But you know how I said 4Kids changed one thing this time? Yeah, the ship's name was changed to the SS Merry Go in the 4Kids dub. Although the This Manga translation called it that, so I don't know which change came first.
Pointless
Mary
change.
Go is fine.
Yeah, it's perfectly
Yeah.
fine. It's just confusing.
Either way, they just call her Mary.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh my god, Usopp Katamari.
yeah. I love how Luffy and Zoro just casually stop the rolling Usopp with their feet.
Net the face.
Kaya, just wait. When I come back, I'll tell you adventures that sound more like lies than my old lies. And I'm crying.
Yeah.
I ship it.
Yep. Yeah, Usopp joins the crew.
Get in, loser, we're going pirating.
Yeah. And now we get a little bit more of Usopp's backstory.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mary tells us about Usopp's childhood, telling us that a short time after Yasopp left, Usopp's mom died, and he started these lies as a way to cope, hoping one day that he'd be telling the truth and his dad would come back to take him on a life adventure. Fuck.
Oh, the mother has a name.
Really?
Yep, it was revealed in one of the Grand Data files. Her name is Banshina.
Okay.
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 I am a dreamer, and I'm silly. It's true, and I'm proud of it. After all, I'm the son of a pirate. And here's
My
where
heart even more.
I got angry at these villagers, who presumably knew that Usopp was a recent orphan, and still got pissed about his acting out. Gee, why would he be acting out? Almost like he lost his only parent.
Yeah.
You fucking dickheads.
I wanted to talk about how he and his mom have the same nose, but I'm too busy crying.
Yep. And that's where I got it.
And as the crew of the Going Merry toast to their new crewmate, the kids have decided to take on Usopp's legacy and run through the village screaming about how pirates are coming.
And Kai's gonna be a doctor.
Damn, guys, you should have waited. You could have had 2 new crew members. Well, they'll eventually have their own doctor.
Yeah.
Well, you want him to wait 4 years plus how many years do you have to be in med school to be a doctor?
In this world, I have no idea.
You think One Piece has colleges?
Their doctor is 10.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
The only way you become a doctor in this world is to apprentice to another doctor.
Yeah, this was a great episode. And a great arc.
Probably how it was done in the old days, so. Oh, but yeah, episode was fucking great. Fucking ripped my heart out, but I loved every minute of it.
Yeah. My last note for this episode was, and thus Usopp's first lie became a truth. He became a great pirate.
Yay. Look in the chat. I forgot Dev had that as an emote. Any other thoughts on Syrup Village before we move on?
This episode was great. It has a special place in my heart because this was technically the first episode I ever saw, but still, it's great even without that bias.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far, it's. Look, I fucking love this. Like, it's the arc I left off on when I first tried watching One Piece many, many years ago, and I do remember liking some of it. And there's even more for me to like now that I've actually finished it.
And now we have uncharted territory for you.
Yeah, I mean, except for the bits I've seen in like 4Kids comparisons on YouTube.
Still, mostly uncharted territory.
Fair enough.
Isaac. Sorry, go ahead.
All I can say right now is, yes, I still consider Zoro to be the sexy Straw Hat Pirate, and I love everyone in this crew so far. But I will say, as far as absolute favorite, Usopp's definitely fighting for that top spot right now.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
For me, well, if we're going by Becky's metric, the hottest is a tie between Zoro and Nami, but I feel like Nami is my favorite, followed tied by... No, I think Luffy's my favorite, tied by Nami and Usopp. That's only because I know what's happening with Nami in a few arcs.
Yeah.
Isaac?
Now let's move on to the odd episode.
Well, hang on. Isaac, your thoughts on Syrup Village?
It's a very satisfactory end to things. The villain got what he deserved, a beating and getting tossed out, where we never hear from him again, officially. And the stuff with Usopp is really good. I'm glad he got the joint at this point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Of course, can you imagine what would happen if he didn't join the Straw Hats and he was just going to go out on his own for real?
I wouldn't like that.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to think about how long he would last.
He wouldn't.
Maybe he went out knowing the Straw Hats were going to pick him up. I think that's what I think was going to happen. Deep down.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about episode 18. You're the weird creature, Gaimon and his strange friends.
Poor kids.
Filler.
Well, no, because this was actually in the manga.
Yep.
Well, manga can have filler chapters.
True.
I mean, this is an adventure series, so there's bound to be something like
and
this.
I don't say filler in a bad way. I mean, fuck, I'm a Sailor Moon fan. Of course
I was going to say, I have a joke for after Eli says the title of the 4Kids one.
There are definitely theories about this episode, but yes. The 4Kids title, for this episode, it's probably one of my favorites. The Scrub in the Shrub.
It's pretty funny and accurate. Time for the next arc and the introduction of... Wait, what's going on? So yeah, as we mentioned, this chapter was originally before Usopp was introduced, so I'm curious as to how they changed it. We open on the sea, as usual. Usopp is surveying his surroundings. Well, he's surveying his made-up surroundings because he's bored and the others are working.
Well, Zoro's not working.
No, Zoro's working off his injuries.
Yeah.
Looks like Luffy designed them at Jolly Roger. Did I take over Luffy's hands?
It looks like something out of Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. No, I'm not a Homestuck. I just love Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff.
Who doesn't? I warned you about stairs, bro! I warned you, dog! It keeps happening!
Save that for next episode.
Oh no! Oh no!
Also, there's 3 rows of teeth, Luffy. How many teeth do you think a skull has?
Well, Well, guys, obviously this flag is a distraction from the real one. It's another sweet bro and hella joke.
It's been a while. The others do not take it well. And turns out Usopp's actually an artist too. I've been drawing for 50 years! Usopp, you're 17.
Yeah. Honestly, the Usopp Pirates logo isn't a bad one. If Usopp were the captain, I think they'd be proud to fly that flag.
Yeah, but we get our... Good.
Yeah, from a graphic design perspective, I dig his art style.
Yep. But we get the
Well, in a
iconic...
sense, everyone has their own Jolly Roger.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get the iconic Straw Hat Jolly Roger. Is there anything we can even say about it? It's literally perfect.
It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
iconic.
Mm-hmm. It's the point across.
I'm not gonna lie, next time I go to a convention and I find a booth of, like, various anime and pop culture themed vinyl decals, I might consider getting one for my car.
I need to get a Straw Hat flag for the office, so I can put it up next to the Gurren Lagann flag.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, Evan got it for me.
If you fly a Straw Hat flag Jolly Roger at a Pride Parade, does that count as an Ace Pride flag?
Ha. Well, no, you have to fly a Blackbeard flag for that.
I presume that'll make sense later on.
It will.
Yes.
Some CGI storm clouds are approaching.
No, Whitebeard flag, sorry.
Yeah. It's apparently for Treasure Island.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, 4Kids removed the letters WB from Nami's shirt. See, that one I get.
That one I get.
By Warner Brothers.
Yep, that one I get. Oh, we gotta talk about this Nami outfit.
It's just a pink shirt.
Look, it's a different Nami outfit. I had to mention it.
Yeah.
I believe I saw her wearing it in the live action trailers too, so.
There you go.
So, in the 4Kids dub, for some reason they changed Treasure Island's name to Golden Island.
Treasure Island is in the public domain.
Yes! What the fuck is wrong with you 4Kids?
Why do you think there have been so many adaptations? Did you think that the Muppets were paying Robert Louis Stevenson's estate?
Yeah.
Not on budget. Oh, God. So this island is cursed, and going there summons a god's wrath. Naturally, Usopp is terrified, and Nami's excited for the treasure.
That's our Nami.
Dun-dun-dun.
They get there and they find all kinds of weird plants and creatures. Why does that plant sound like Donald Duck?
Yeah. Looks like the crew wandered into the Forever Forest, and oh good, this episode gives us a ton of awesome Oda creature designs, like the snake bunny, the chicken dog, and the panda bat.
Yeah, Oda loves drawing weird animals.
These are just
And they all
Earthbound
have
enemies.
names.
Good.
They all have names.
Oh goody.
The coyote rooster is Kokoks. The rabbit snake is Usagi Hibi. Pig lion is Lion Buddha. The giraffe thing is Kirin Kodanuki.
I'm going to assume these are all just smashing the names together.
Yeah, there's a duck poodle.
Nice. There's
In the
a
manga,
doodle.
there's a bear tiger.
Cool.
Let me finish. Kaba gorilla, Komo no Hitsuji, Sai kangaroo, zebra ostrich, panda bat, tiger elephant, and cow tortoise.
I'm assuming you'll put
Is
these
some-
on screen. Go ahead, Becky.
As someone who's a fan of fantasy creatures and particularly like mythological creatures and also just weird biology stuff in general, I appreciate Oda's contributions to the menagerie of weird-ass fictional creatures.
My
Yeah.
first thought was this is what would happen if Oda created the Wuzzles.
These are just Earthbound enemies, and Dalton said, "Welcome to the island of rejected Pokemon." But yes, God Bush is here, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of lost the whole God mystique real damn quick.
God Bush, like, no, dude, you gotta be on fire to be a God Bush.
Screw that.
Zoro immediately goes to sleep. Nami's like, he's either dumb or he's got nerves of steel. Yes.
Yes.
Also, at one point, Usopp thinks that an animal licking him is Luffy, and I'm like, why would you think Luffy was licking you?
Good question. Next question. You sound too dumb to be a god. I think it was Nami, actually. You sound too dumb to be a god. You're really pushing your luck, god. So this is Gaimon. Go.
Why would a god need to ask something like that? I don't know. I mean...
He also tries to claim that the animals are humans that he cursed that into being animals after ending up on the island, and I'm just like, are you claiming to be Cersei after being on HRT?
I was about to say.
So this is Gaimon, played by Jonathan C. Osborne, who was William Morris in Gundam 0083, Bunshu in Ikitosen, Masashi Kame in Paranoia Agent, and Taro in Tokyo Ghoul. In Japanese, he's Toru Ohira, who was Boris in Lady and the Tramp, Fred Flintstone, Darth fucking Vader, Dr. Nanbu in Gatchaman, Pete from various Disney stuff, including Kingdom Hearts, Homer fucking Simpson, the first ancestor in Mulan, Boss Nass in Episode 1, Water Noose in Monsters Inc., and the mayor of Halloween Town. Please get some shoes.
Gaimon here is voiced in the 4Kids dub by J. David Brimmer, whom I've already talked about in this podcast because he was also Xan Morgan and Odeon.
Also, it's a dude in a box. It's a dude in a box, yeah.
He's
living in a box. He's living in a
treasure box.
How he got stuck is funny.
Yep, and tragic.
So at one point, Gaimon straight up tries to shoot Luffy, but
Doesn't work.
Because but if he hadn't been a rubber man, imagine what would have happened.
Yep.
Also, Gaimon's gun was recolored in the 4Kids dub.
Of course! Why did you just recolor Kaya's gun?
Ironically, aside from the color, it's probably the least censored gun we've seen.
Just recolor the guns if you're that worried.
Yeah.
But yeah. I like that we have a wacky cooldown in between arcs.
Yeah. And Usopp's like, you're not even a minor deity! I don't know, Usopp. I've seen some pretty weird gods in Japan. Oh, right. You don't know what that is.
Dalton says he's like if Reggie Watts fucked a shrub.
Yeah.
That's a strong box.
A strong box.
Usopp's thermos. We need to talk about that.
It is kind of weird how Zoro just casually steals his drink.
What's in there, you suppose?
Hey, that was my soup! Dude, you're not even in this chapter normally.
And hey, we get our first eye catch with Usopp's wanted poster. It cannot be healthy for him to bend his nose that way, though.
There's no cartilage here! Oh god, grabbing him by the jaw!
Yeah.
The treasure chest is a part of his body now? Pretty sure that's not how that works.
I mean, I know there have been extreme cases where people who've been stuck in one spot have like fused to the furniture that they were sitting on.
His dick's caught in the lock, isn't it?
Maybe.
Please don't Google any instance that, like I just mentioned. It's
Not gonna.
Yeah.
I don't think Gaimon's up there all up there upstairs because he's like to Luffy, "You're and me. We could even be twins."
No, you couldn't.
That little shrug from Nami as we're going into flashback mode.
Although now I'm picturing Luffy putting his hat on Gaimon and being like, "Wow, you're right. We could be twins."
It's just like floating on the afro. You were saying, Eli?
No, keep going.
So yeah, Gaimon came here 2 decades ago with a big crew, got himself stranded and gets stuck in that treasure chest. Gaimon's captain was a moron.
Yeah.
Again, 20 years. The swords alone have gotta be hell.
Yeah.
My changes fused together.
On a minor note, his cruise ship was called the Machina Hallelujah.
That's a great name, actually.
Yeah.
Wasted on a stupid captain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dalton said that he looked like a Hey Arnold character. I think he looks like a PJ's character, like the Martin Lawrence claymation thing.
I thought it was. Wait, was that Martin Lawrence or Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy.
Was it? Hang on.
Because I thought it was Eddie Murphy, but you saying Martin Lawrence confused me.
It was Eddie Murphy. I stand corrected. I think I was thinking of Martin Lawrence had something, right?
He
I
had
don't
a
know if he-
TV show, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he had an animated show, but he did have a show, Martin.
Yeah.
No, I was wrong. Yeah. For some reason, I thought Eddie Murphy had already had the incident with Divine Brown by then. Was that him?
Anyway.
Or is that Hugh Grant? I don't know. We're getting off topic.
No, it was Eddie Murphy.
Okay. But yeah. Shockingly, it's Nami who's just getting the treasure for Gaimon.
First,
Yeah.
so, for our last edit of the week, guys,
Thank God.
you know what, Rosen? I want you to guess what they've changed. It's during Gaimon's flashback, but I swear you're never gonna get it.
Is it Gaimon's missing tooth?
Nope.
Is it him falling off the cliff?
Nope.
One more. Is it the treasure chest being up there?
No.
What is it?
When Gaimon starts his flashback, we have one of the most pointless edits that 4Kids has ever made. Did you notice that one of the pirates has a tattoo with text on it?
No.
You probably didn't, because he's on screen for all of 2 seconds.
What the fuck?
4Kids bothered to remove the text from that tattoo because the Kool-Aid Man is red.
What is going on?
Conspiracy theory. 4Kids editors got paid by the edit.
I genuinely, I brought this up before. I think they have a quota. But them having a quota doesn't explain the weird shit they leave out or don't edit or the consistency, the lack of consistency is driving me insane.
They probably had a dartboard like, what are we gonna edit out today?
Yeah. Oh my God, my brains.
But that was the last edit of the week.
Thank God. Thank God. But yeah. So he's been scaring off other pirates from taking the treasure that he doesn't really have a way of getting. But you know. It's Nami who suggests getting the treasure for Gaimon. One Gum Gum elevator, and the treasure is... Luffy, what the fuck are you doing?
Don't wanna.
Everyone agrees, and... Yep, turns out it's empty. It has been for 20 fucking years.
Yeah.
It's the same feeling of disappointment you get when you're going in the freezer trying to grab an ice cream sandwich and oh no, someone left the empty ice cream sandwich box in there.
And you get stuck in a box for 20 years. We've all been there. Do you have ice cream sandwiches?
Look, was that anecdote too specific?
No, it's just very funny.
No, I've had siblings too. It's not too specific.
in my case, it's probably my dad.
So, in my opinion, Gaimon, much like Shushu, serves as a bit of a parallel to Luffy's quest. Except where Shushu had similar determination to Luffy, Gaimon's story is a bit of a cautionary tale. He got stuck in this treasure chest because he went searching for treasure, only to find that treasure there wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Like Gaimon, people in the real world have theorized that the One Piece is just nothing, and that the treasure is the friends you made along the way. But Oda shot that down in an interview. There is something waiting at the end of the Grand Line. We just don't know what.
Thank fucking God. My theory is it's a bunch of devil fruit trees.
I'm not saying anything.
I know. That's just me shooting that out there.
It's a fair theory.
Yeah. But yeah, Luffy was trying to protect him from that. Luffy rules.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yes, bring Gaimon along! Why is he staying here?
Because he wants to take care of the animal.
Fair. Still, Gaimon was cool!
Yeah.
I don't have much to say about this one. It's just a cute little interlude.
Fun fact, Gaimon is actually an item you can throw at other characters in One Piece Grand Battle.
Of course he is! Of course he's a fucking item!
You can throw him, and once he falls, he shoots his gun in that direction.
It's pretty funny.
It won't be the last we see of him.
I would love another Grand Battle style One Piece game.
Same.
I mean, there technically is on the 3DS.
Right, but on a playable system. Maybe Switch or PC.
Mm-hmm.
Any other thoughts?
We'll see Gaimon again.
Yeah. Any other thoughts?
I'll bring up
Good.
I was gonna say I'll bring up when he shows up again because there's actually a reference that gets made because of one of his appearances.
Fair enough. Any other thoughts on this episode?
It's interesting, and although I admit it's probably the weakest one of the batch, but only because the rest of it was so emotionally charged.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a fairly light episode, but we probably needed this as a breather after
after the fucking emotional roller coaster that Syrup Village put us through.
Yeah, and like we actually made it through in a relatively short time this time.
Because we didn't have any new voice actors to introduce.
True.
Except Gaimon.
Except Gaimon, yeah. So let's move on to our Luffy moment of the week. I'll go first, I guess. Mine is, don't you have any honor? Those men are your friends! And then catching and taking down Kuro.
My favorite is Luffy punching Kuro from down the beach. Seriously, the only way that could have been better is if Usopp had shot him.
My Luffy moment of the week is, don't want a reputation? Don't be a pirate!
Slam.
Rosen took mine, so I'll say him withholding the treasure from Gaimon just to protect him.
It's pretty good. Most valuable pirate time.
I'm gonna give this one to the Usopp pirates. These kids actually bought the time for Usopp to get there and save Kaya, and that's way more than you'd think they'd do.
Agreed. Like, they were given the speech, and when put into a corner where they could have taken Kaya's advice and run, they stood by her, and they actually did some damage to Django.
Again, way better than you'd think 3 kids would have done.
I'm giving it to Usopp.
That's fair.
I'm giving it... can I give it to both Usopp and the kids?
Yes.
I mean, the Usopp pirates as a whole can apply to any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because again, they fucking punched me in the fucking heart, and I thank them for it.
Yeah. Best worst moment time.
I'll go first. My best moment was Zoro clearing the way for Usopp to take the shot and explode Django's head. And the worst moment for me was 4 kids removing that tattoo text, because who the fuck cares what a tattoo says that's on screen for 2 seconds?
I'll go next. My best was I'll go with the tearful goodbye from Syrup Village. And the worst was none of the villagers being like, hey, maybe this orphan kid needs help and that's why he's acting out.
My best moment was when Mary was telling Kaya about Usopp's backstory, about, his mom passing away and the whole lie about pirates coming basically being a projection of his own desire to have his dad back. One thing we didn't really mention was that Mary implies that, well, not implies, he outright says that perhaps Usopp saw a kindred spirit in Kaya, and that's why he started coming over to cheer her up and tell her stories. And that moment that really got to me. I fucking love these two.
That and lying is hard, Mary.
Yep.
Yeah. Worst moment, 4 kids being very half-assed about taking out imitatable violence when it was really fucking pointless.
Inconsistent.
And inconsistent. Like, I'm pretty sure you can still hit someone with a spatula, 4 kids. Kids will hit each other with empty gift wrapping tubes.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac?
The moment where Luffy yells at Kuro during his attack on his own pirates, because again, when Luffy became a pirate, he was inspired by Shanks, and to see someone do this to their own crew was just like, what the fuck?
Yep.
And then worst moment, I'd probably say when the villagers are like, where's Usopp? I want to go chase him.
That was real shitty. That kind of goes, piggybacks off of mine, but I agree.
Yeah.
And I believe that is it for this week. Next week, we start the Baratier arc with episodes 19 through 24. That's 6 episodes, which is the most we're ever going to cover. Good.
But first, we learn Zoro's backstory.
Woo! Alright. And we'll see you next week on Tracing the Grand Line.